1, 2, 3. Thank you. My name is Garrett Langley. I am the founder and CEO of Flock Safety, and thank you all for being here. Today we are officially opening our largest manufacturing facility in the country here in our hometown of Atlanta, Georgia, in the beautiful state. And what you see behind you and in front of you is 3 American-made drones that are being manufactured here in Georgia. Before I get too far ahead, I think it's important to note that at Flock, we believe that thriving communities require 3 things: great people, like Chief VanHoozer and his staff, great technology, Paige and I have built, and then most important, great policy. And that might seem like an odd trifecta, but when you look at the most successful states and the most successful cities in America, it's those 3 things that when they're working in unison, people are safe. And if I look about my home state of Georgia and Governor Kemp's most recent legislation, we're tough on crime and we're pro for business. And that is pretty awesome. And so that's what we are very proud to call Georgia home. I'd also like to add, if you look at First Lady's focus on things like human trafficking, something that's close to both Paige and I with 3 young kids, and Paige's 2 young kids, it's something that we have to take seriously. So for me, this is an important day, and I want to hand it over to Governor Kemp, the governor of our great state of Georgia. Thank you, Governor.
I appreciate that. Well, good morning. Thank you, Garrett. It's such an exciting day. Marty and I are honored to be here to celebrate this incredible milestone, and I want to thank so many other community partners, Katie with the Chamber, the Chair Lady, the Mayor, Chief. Just appreciate y'all so much. But we are, like Garrett said, focused on protecting our communities, but also continuing to give our citizens good opportunities. And that approach to doing business, working with job creators and not against them, is one reason that we remain the #1 state in the country for business for 11 years in a row now. It is central to our efforts to create a pro-business environment, and on top of all that we've done to build the workforce necessary to stay on the cutting edge of developing industries like this one. And few companies embody that principle of ensuring that companies can grow and prosper alongside communities like Flock Safety. We're always proud when a Georgia-grown company can continue to expand right here in the Peach State, like this achievement that we're celebrating today. This 100,000 square foot facility will one day employ over 200 hardworking Georgians, all while helping Flock continue to expand their growing aviation sector. And like all the law enforcement agencies that they'll partner with, these workers will be key partners in our constant efforts to keep Georgians safe. And as they operate in this space, I'm glad to know they'll be part of an industry that serves as Georgia's #1 export and 2nd largest manufacturing industry. Since 2015, more than 40 aerospace-related facilities have located or expanded operations in our state, creating more than 2,500 jobs. We're proud Flock is joining these growing examples of success as it continues to create jobs and play a part in ensuring the safety and security of all Georgians. We look forward to their continued partnership in the days ahead and to reaching new heights for our state and our people. Together, we will work to keep our communities safe and continue to make Georgia the best state to live, work, and raise our families. So Marty and I are honored to be with you all today. Thank you. Congratulations.
Well, good morning, and thank you, Governor Kemp. It's always an honor to have you here in the Jonquil City, and we appreciate your leadership. And we are thrilled that Flock has chosen to open this advanced facility right here in Smyrna, one of the fastest growing cities in the state. There aren't a whole lot of families and companies trying to move out of Smyrna, Georgia. They're all trying to move in. And they are because it's one of the best cities in the state to live, work, play, and do business. Smyrna is a destination city because of amenities and programming that are second to none, top-notch city services, and the best public safety personnel anywhere in the country. People also come here because of our close proximity to world-class educational institutions like Georgia Tech, Georgia State, Morehouse, Spelman, Emory, Kennesaw State, and just a little farther down the road, my favorite university in Athens. The talent coming out of these schools finds an abundance of high-paying jobs, reasonable cost of living, and a great lifestyle here in Smyrna and Metro Atlanta. Smyrna and Cobb County more broadly is a great place to do business in Georgia, thanks to our business-friendly policies, strong public safety, and contributions from companies like Flock, who come to create jobs as they grow and scale, continue to create jobs. Thank you again to Flock for doing business in Smyrna, and now I'll pass it along to Cobb County Chairwoman Lisa Cupid to share how Flock Safety is making Cobb County safer.
Thank you, Mayor. He's also my mayor. Cobb County is undeniably a great place to live and work, with estimates suggesting that our population will top 1 million in 2050. But in order for families and businesses to continue to thrive in Cobb County, we need to continue to invest in public safety. Partnering with Flock is an important part of that equation. Flock technology is protecting residents of Ackworth, Austell, Kennesaw, Marietta, Mableton, Powder Springs, and Smyrna. Just last week, when an alleged kidnapper tried to grab a child in Walmart of Kennesaw, police used Flock cameras to identify and arrest the suspect. And just a few short months ago, Cobb County Police used Flock technology to arrest 3 murder suspects in 3 days. This technology in the hands of our hardworking officers is actively making Cobb County safer every day. We're thrilled to see Flock's continued investment in Cobb County. I'm thrilled they're also fellow Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. And we all look forward to continuing to build this highly advantageous partnership here in Cobb County. Now we'll hear from Katie Kirkpatrick, the CEO of the Metro Atlanta Chamber, who will also share a few words.
Good morning. We are proud to be here to celebrate Flock Safety because this company is not only committed to a strong business model, which is really important, but they are also committed to being a strong community partner. And that is something that we truly value, that private-public partnership. They are investing in new technology production, as you can see here in this facility, innovation, and of course, creating those really important new jobs. These investments also contribute to stronger communities and safer neighborhoods. Garrett represents the kind of leadership that thrives here in Metro Atlanta. He serves on the board at the Metro Atlanta Chamber to help shape the work and the policies that affect the Metro Atlanta's business environment. And he has stepped up to support our efforts to grow more companies like Flock Safety at scale here in the region. We heard from Governor Kemp and Chairwoman Cupid this morning, but I know it's not just the public safety sector that makes use of Flock Safety technology. I know that many members of the business community look to Flock Safety to keep their businesses, their customers, and their employees safe. At the Chamber, we work to foster a business climate where companies and communities thrive. We are thrilled to see Flock Safety is growing right here in Georgia, right here in Metro Atlanta, and right here in Smyrna, and ultimately across this country. Today's event is a testament to what's possible when government, business, and community work together. So now it's my pleasure to introduce Cobb County Police Chief Stuart VanHoozer.
Well, good morning, and thank you for the opportunity to speak this morning. I'm honored, and I thank Governor and First Lady and Chairwoman Cupid and all for the support of our police officers over the years. I'm going to talk just a little bit about the history of Flock and the history of the Cobb County Police Department together. In 2018, I was lucky enough to meet some very innovative and young individuals who were working on a product that I dreamed of from probably 2011 all the way until I met these young people. My chief then was Chief Mike Register. Garrett, who was a Georgia Tech graduate, go Jackets, and myself sat down and worked out basically a handshake partnership, literally, where we took our most stubborn crime area and implemented Flock LPR in that area. The only word I know to say is astounding, and the second word, immediate. Immediate safety. We immediately dropped entering autos by 67%. We measured it after 6 months. We were having troublesome armed robberies with pistol whippings on top. We reduced those by 52% with this product and with the hard and innovative work of our police officers. Needless to say, we partnered with this young company at the time. We innovated with our community. We community policed. We integrated cameras from neighborhoods. We integrated cameras from our businesses. We tested, refined, and used gunshot detection in areas where we needed that. And we invested in those license plate recognition cameras that were so impactful to our community. We have seen, as Chairwoman Cupid just mentioned, literally driving down the road, an alert, a homicide perpetrator from Florida on a lady that was missing for 18 days before they found her body, whose father was posting things on social media that would break your heart to read. We caught him immediately. We caught homicide perpetrators from Nashville. We caught homicide perpetrators from Metro Atlanta. We seized guns we would never have seized, gang members we would never have taken into custody, all for the people of Cobb County, so they don't have to mourn, so they can get their cars back. They can get their guns back sometimes if we don't keep them for evidence. They can get their property back, Bibles that they wrote notes in when they got married, things like that. Flock has been amazing, an amazing partner for us and for our community to make them safe. I cannot wait to see the next chapter and see what we do with drones together. And I could not be more proud and honored as I end my 35-year career in law enforcement to look back on what we did together as partners with Flock and look forward to see what we are going to do with drones. And I couldn't be happier that y'all have decided to make Cobb County home. It's my home, it's my wife's home, and I'm so happy that it's home to Flock. Congratulations, Garrett, and thank you for all you've done for us.
Thank you. Thank you. So just in closing, I want to thank everyone. Chief, it's been an honor to work with you. It is sad to see you go, but I know you've left the agency in a better place than when you found it. So thank you for that on behalf of the entire Cobb community. I also think it's easy to see that drones are the future of law enforcement. They are safer, they are faster, they work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And as the chief alluded to, it will change the way policing works, not only here in Cobb County, but in Atlanta, in the state of Georgia, and the rest of the country. So with that, I want to thank you all. And now we're going to fly some drones, which is really the important thing. What's incredible about this drone is it's being teleoperated. And what I mean by that is Duncan here is going to fly the drone from his laptop, and the drone is actually behind you. That's important because Duncan could be 5 miles away. He could be 3 miles away. So from the safety of a real-time crime center, Duncan can fly. On the topic of safety, what you see on this screen is every helicopter, every airplane, every drone, anything flying north of 200 feet in the area. That allows us to safely fly beyond what's considered visual line of sight. So Duncan can be 3 miles away. He can also see visibility to what's happening, whether that's at Atlanta Hartsfield, Fulton County, Cobb County airports. So Duncan, you want to take off?